What's up, everybody, and welcome to Comics and Crypto, your source for everything collectible. Thanks so much for joining today. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode.
What's going on, everyone?
What's up, Spencer?
What's going on, Sean? How are you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Yeah, doing good. Yeah, I'm really excited for this drop. It's definitely different than what they've done in the past. It's cheaper, and there's way more comics. And there's a max min of 2. So we're gonna discuss Fanable's curated drop happening tomorrow. We're gonna go over the drop, all the details, and obviously the big chaser comic that you're able to get for the drop as well. So really excited for this. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Before we do so, let's go over some stuff. We want to make some announcements and go over some things first. Of course, we want to talk about the X-Men #2. All the comics are going to be burned from the store today.
And less than an hour.
Less than an hour. We had a bounty out for $2,000 for mint 1963. I was just informed that it has been minted.
Oh, there we go.
It has been minted. Yeah. So the comic has officially been minted, and I was actually DM'd directly from the person that got it. They want to remain anonymous. Congratulations to them. So amazing. What they're going to do is put it up for auction on the 28th for Omi.
Cool. Very cool.
Super smart move. So they're going to put for auction for Omi for the bounty cost and see where it goes. Yeah, I'm rooting for them. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to purchase for with Omi. So the person who minted it, congratulations, and I hope you do get it. But obviously, if it doesn't work out, I think it's going to be a 24-hour auction, and we'll definitely help promote. And if it sells, awesome. If it doesn't,
we'll still claim the bounty.
Where to find us?
We're I guess accumulating and diamond holding Omi right now. So don't want to spend it right now, unfortunately.
In fact, though, that's how we laugh with Spencer. Actually, especially after hearing this, we're thinking of selling some of the things that we've had too. We've for more Omi. It's hard not to be bullish on Omi, right? Finally, it's happening, guys. We're able to purchase all the collectibles on the app now with Omi, with crypto. This is exciting. This is super exciting. I wasn't really sure if I was going to see the price shoot up in value. We didn't really see that, and that's okay because now it's time to accumulate. If you really believe in this company and the things they're doing, especially now that you can buy partner statues with cryptocurrency. This is opening up a huge opportunity. It's not gonna happen overnight. We'll probably see it over time, especially as the crypto market comes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the NFT market right now is pretty dead in general. So it's unsurprising that it didn't have a big spike right on the announcement. But
right.
Yeah, but I think hopefully this will pave the way for new users who are more crypto savvy or people who don't want to be locked into like a Web 2.5 type of environment, actually want to use cryptocurrency to bring them in. So
yeah, definitely. So we'll keep you posted on that. It's going to happen probably on the 28th in about 5 days. So keep you posted on the auction. We'll definitely tweet about it and help endorse it. And again, huge congratulations to the person that minted that. That is freaking awesome. And then within an hour left too, dude. There's I think I checked last time. I was curious how many were left. There was maybe 1,500 comics out of the 5,000, and finally got minted. We didn't get so lucky with FF48, unfortunately, and that one burned 90% of the supply. I think 80 or 90%. It's pretty crazy. The supply was purchased, and it still didn't meet the publishing year. So for our bounty, but before we jump into the next thing, why don't we give a shout out to some of the people who are watching, Spencer?
Yeah, let's do that. Apologies if I don't pronounce your name right, but what's going on, Ayup?
What's up? Thanks for joining.
What's going on? Right. Hey. We got Doctor of Stuff in the house.
Yo.
Doc, I see you got a question here. We'll get to that a little bit later, I think.
Yeah. If anybody has any collecting questions or questions about Fanable, who's, by the way, the sponsor of this video, we're going to dive into them in a sec. And obviously, this is the focus of the video. But we want to make sure we covered a couple small topics real quick as well. So, big shout out to Fanable, sponsor of this video. Amazing guys. And yes, thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. The 1963 mint number has been minted. Pretty awesome, dude. I'm so stoked. I'm very stoked about that. That's fantastic. Really, really cool.
What's up, Jason? How's it going, man?
Jason, yeah, can't wait for tomorrow's drop too. It's gonna be awesome.
We got two doctors in the house.
What Yo.
What up, CeeLo?
Yeah, CeeLo.
What's going
What's
on,
up?
Dom?
Hey, and happy birthday to Nerd Cave. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Huge.
Huge happy birthday to them. That's awesome. Yeah. So the next thing, let's jump into the next topic. We also have another bounty out.
Mhm.
$500 for Captain America 333, the publishing year 1987. I think about half of the minted. It was only 2000 edition run, I think.
Run, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel pretty good. It's probably gonna get minted, and if anyone does mint it and decide to want to sell it, list it for the bounty price, and we'll purchase it from you before the comics are burned at the end of the month or
Mhm.
within 30 days, whatever that is. So we haven't checked the exact date. But yeah, I want to make sure everyone out there knows that. We have a really cool interview coming out Friday.
Yeah.
Super cool interview. We recorded this probably about a month ago.
Yeah. Probably even
But
longer. Probably closer to 2 months ago.
yeah, probably longer than that. But we've been talking to this individual for quite some time, and we finally had a chance to get him on the podcast, and we're so excited, man. It's Boss Logic.
Yeah.
Nick is a legendary artist, and his work is unbelievable. If you go to his Instagram page, and I please encourage everyone to do so, you'll be blown away by the work he does.
Yeah, he's probably most well known for his Avengers Endgame poster that he did.
Yeah, and we talk about that in detail about the interview, how the Russo brothers contacted him directly because they were a fan of the work that he did, and they flew him out to the States to talk about it. It's amazing. It's amazing. He talks to like Kevin Feige, and it's so cool, man. I'm just like, he's such a good guy, and we just generally nerd out over collecting and the things that we collect because he's a big VHS collector as well. He collects a lot of things, but he loves VHS. So we really kind of nerded out over that initially, and then it just kind of came to be. So I'm glad that we had a chance to finally talk to him and talk about his amazing history in the creative space and in Web3. And
yeah, he's done a bunch of things in the NFT space as well. He's released a few different projects. So
yeah, absolutely. And also, here's a quick announcement. We'll make sure to tweet this out. We're going to share it on our socials, but we have an awesome giveaway, and we're going to be collaborating with Boss Logic on this one as well. And by the way, the interview will be dropping on Friday. But here's the video we made for the giveaway.
Fans, we're collaborating with Boss Logic to give away the sealed VHS copy of The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, signed by Elijah Wood himself. We have this VHS tape personally signed by Elijah Wood at LA Comic-Con, and it also comes with JSA certification. The item will be shipped worldwide to one lucky winner. Go to our Twitter or Instagram account now to enter. Don't miss your chance to make this collectible your precious.
Well, you can't really go right now because we haven't tweeted out yet, but it will be on Friday. We just thought we'd do a special announcement. So be on the lookout for that giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun. He loves VHS and Lord of the Rings. So, it was the perfect item to collaborate together and to give away. So we're really excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is a first print tape, right?
Yeah, I think it's a Canadian variant. Yeah, it's a first
Canadian
variant. Yeah. And it has a JSA sticker on it. So it's the real deal, guys. And I recorded it and I already finished the video, but I'm not going to go back and change it. But it's actually San Francisco Fan Expo. It wasn't actually.
Yeah, it was,
I apologize if anyone wants to correct me. I'm just making sure everyone knows now. It was actually at San Francisco Fan Expo. We get it mixed up. We go to both of them every year, and we meet a lot of people. So, but yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I brought like 30 VHS tapes with him from accumulating for friends and family. And that's where I got the Blockbuster one, the DVD signed as well. So it was super fun meeting him and a lot of the cast from Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I'm excited.
We've gotten a good chunk of the cast at this point on at least on our Academy screeners. We're missing a couple, but
yeah, over there. Yeah, super exciting stuff. So yeah, we're really excited for that, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, making it precious. Yeah. And of course, we want to give a big, massive shout out to our sponsor, Fanable. And here's a quick word from them.
Video is sponsored by Fanable. Fanable is changing the game, combining physical collectibles with digital ownership. Send in your graded comics, cards, VHS tapes, video games, and action figures to be securely stored and insured in a Brinks vault for free, while maintaining full control of your collectibles through blockchain technology. That's right, free shipping, free storage, free insurance. Join the weekly curated mystery cases for a chance to score a grail or sell it instantly with a 90% buyback option. It's fast, it's fun, and it's a whole new way to open packs. Secure, manage, and monetize your physical collectibles all in one place. You can download the Fanable app on iOS and Google Play, and also go to fanable.io.
Bah. Big shout to Fanable. Big shout.
What's going on, Matt? Thanks for joining us.
All right.
All right, let's talk about this drop.
Yeah, this
Marvel
drop.
Madness.
Wow, really, really exciting. So the drop on Thursday in less than 20 hours is Marvel Madness. Marvel Madness. Yeah. Oof. And for everyone out there, if you're still unsure about what Fanable is and what they do, you have an opportunity to put your physical graded collectibles into a vault. They digitize it, tokenize it, they turn it into an NFT that's attached to the physical being stored in the vault. So you have access to it at all times. You can sell it, you can store it, you can trade it. It's amazing. It's amazing. All for free. All for free. They're doing this for comics, VHS tapes, video games, trading cards, and action figures. And they're all graded. They have to be graded.
They have to be graded, yes.
Have to be graded. Yeah. Amazing. I mean, this looks so cool. And also you get amazing high-res videos and look at that. That is so sick. And you get high-res photos as well of your comic. So these drops, what we're doing, what's happening tomorrow. See, this is one that we're blessed to be a part of, a curated drop. And then the Clash of the Titans, that was a couple weeks ago. That sold out instantly. Mm-hmm. And the person who got the Hulk 181 for $99, he got a $5,500 comic. Mm-hmm. $5,500 comic. And you think, okay, well, you take the buyback option, right? Because like so on these drops, Fanable gives you a 90% buyback option for your comic. So the 90%.
That's for the fair market value of the comic. So if you spend $99 on one of these mystery cases and the comic ends up being a $50 comic, then you'll get a 90% buyback offer of $45 basically on that, because that's the fair market value of that comic.
Right, exactly. So for the $100 drop, the very minimum they would offer is $40. If your comic's worth less, they'll still give you $40 offer, which it makes sense, a good deal. So just everyone out there, that's amazing, because when you buy packs in physical form, packs of cards, mystery boxes, you get what you get out of it. If you want to keep it, you can. If you want to sell it, you got to put the effort in. You got to put the effort in to try to buy it back.
Yeah, the effort is just one button. Accept
one button. You get 90%.
I've done it a couple times, and it's super, super simple. The money's in your account right away.
Amazing. Yeah. And I will say that 90% of fair market value, according to GoCollect, is a fair deal, because there's prices that sell for less than that, even, at the current time. Some sell for more. So kind of just, you have to weigh out the different options, but you get a week to decide. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So tomorrow is Marvel Madness, happening at 11 a.m. PST. There are 250 comics. So there'll be 250 cases. There's one graded comic per case, and it's $49 per case. Now, keep in mind that when it was $100 for the mystery case, there was a minimum $40 buyback option. This one is actually $20.
Makes sense. Cheaper case.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, especially because you're paying literally half the amount as you would in the previous drops. So very, very cool.
Real quick, scroll up and take a look at the case itself, because they did an amazing job, like normal. They created their own superhero. I forget what they're calling it, but Fanable Man. On the comic on the bottom right, there's the little Fanable Superman character.
It's so cool. It looks so cool. Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. The big shout out to the Fanable team and also their partners on creating these incredible cases that you actually can keep these as a collectible within itself. You don't have to open the pack, which is really rad, because on other platforms, you have to open them.
Yep.
You don't have the option of reselling the pack, but on Fanable you do, which is a game changer, because they all have mint numbers. Mm-hmm. So if you're a big mint collector, if you want to get the number one mint for certain collectibles, or any number that means something special to you, you can do that. You can hold on to it, you can resell it, you can open it, whatever you want to do. It's freaking awesome.
Go, Jason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Jason. I didn't realize that was you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
We appreciate that. We love that number 3 mint case.
I think I reached out via Twitter. I'm not sure where we spoke, but thank you, Jason. I appreciate you and giving us the opportunity to own that. It was very sentimental to us. The number 3 case, because that represents me, Spencer, and Kevin of Comics Crypto. So big shout out to Jason. Thank you very much, man. That meant a lot to us. So very, very cool. So let's dive into the comics. So at $50, what kind of comics can you get? Well, let's start with the big one. Boom. Wow. Giant Size X-Men CGC 9.0. That is wild.
That's a big book. That's a real big book.
I did. Is I think I don't see the details on it now, but I think it was around $30 around there. So if you do an instant buyback, it's around 3,000 to 3,400. They tweeted it out, so make sure to go on Twitter. You can figure that out. Sure to follow them as well on Instagram and Twitter if you haven't done so already for the most up-to-date information on the drops. And yeah, that's incredible. So that's the big chaser, and that's really exciting. You have ultimate
really cool books in here, though.
Yeah, some very cool books. You have this one, Spider-Man #1, which is the first solo issue of Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It's a very, very cool comic. You have Wolverine #1, 9.6 grade. This is original Frank Miller art and story by Chris Claremont.
Classic cover.
Yeah. Classic cover. Yeah. Gwen Stacy. Oh, this one is sick. This is the first appearance of Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, and a 9.8 too.
It's 9.8. Yeah, I remember I was seriously looking at this one for a long time, and the all-time high I think was around $2,500, maybe $3,000 for this comic. It's come down quite a bit. I think it's around $700-800 now. But I mean, Spider-Gwen, man, I mean, she's definitely solidified herself for future franchise of the MCU. She's amazing into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Yeah, she one of the coolest characters probably Marvel has right now, and I'm just super excited to see this character come to life in live action as well. And you have tons of other comics too. This one's very cool. Yeah, you're in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. This one dropped on VV as well.
Yep.
Only has 1,000 editions. This is a comic that represents the new series on Disney Plus. Have you seen it, Spencer?
No, I have not seen it yet. I've been waiting to watch it. Yeah.
It is fantastic.
Is it? Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that on the list.
It's basically an alternate universe. They play into the whole obviously the whole timeline thing, but it's its own story. That's what I love about it. They kind of touch certain things, but mostly it's its own story.
It's It's cool.
The characters are different, and I really appreciate it. It's very fun. It's a little dark. It's not candy coated very much. It's definitely dark. It's a lot of dark elements, and I was very impressed by it. It's not as dark as Creature Commandos, but that's a whole beast within itself. But yeah, very cool.
That was one of my favorite, at least like animated shows recently. Yeah.
Dang, actually, if someone actually lands this, I might buy it in the secondary market just because I'm a huge fan of this show. I love this show. It's fantastic. Oh, there we go. X-Men 97. Same thing. Based on the new animated series that was released on Disney Plus. Have you seen this one? Spencer, you're on mute.
Oh, I didn't realize I was mute. I've been slacking on my TV recently. I've been really bad about watching things. I've been too busy. So it's another thing that's been on the list for a while.
I was broken by some of the episodes. Absolutely blown away. X-Men, the animated series. I kind of dabbled into the original series. I wasn't really obsessed with it. I watched it here and there. I played the game in the arcade, but I never really watched it heavily. That's what I appreciate about it. You didn't have to know the original storyline to appreciate the new series.
Yeah,
create it in a way where they did nods to the original, but also make sure they entertain new audiences, and they freaking crushed it. They absolutely crushed it. This comic is awesome. Yeah, the series is awesome. I actually read this comic; it's good. But the animated series, my gosh, I've never fallen more in love with Gambit than I did in this show. Not that that'd be impossible. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So cool, man. Yeah, it's a very cool series. Highly recommend it to everyone out there. Yeah, you got lots. Oh, there we go. There's a VV cover.
There we go.
This is the first VV comic released in physical format. Disappears Spider-Man Returns #1. And they're graded 9.6. Very cool comic.
Mm-hmm.
There's the back. Here we go. Thunderbolts. First appearance of Thunderbolts, graded 9.4. I'm going to say Thunderbolts, the movie, looks awesome.
Agreed.
It looks awesome. I know
Looks
a couple of weeks ago we talked about how we felt about the trailers, and we talked about at least my prediction that I think it has the potential to be better than the Fantastic Four, which says a lot because I'm personally I really want the Fantastic Four to win. And I know that Marvel really needs them to win, but man, Thunderbolts is going to come in as a very sneaky movie that could potentially be one of the best Marvel films. I just have a gut feeling that it's going to put audiences away. The initial reactions are very positive, but again, I always take that with a grain of salt, critic reviews and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how the reactions are. Look at all these comics. This is awesome.
Real quick, Sean, I think you did misspeak on this one. It is only 150 cases. It's not 250.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
150 cases. 150. My bad.
Yeah.
To the mountain, Jason. My bad. I appreciate you clarifying that. Apologies.
I think this is for Edge of Spider-Verse. I'm pretty sure this is what they're referring to. Do you know what the pop report is for the 9.8 on that?
For Edge of Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Modern comics. So yeah.
Probably 5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably 2,000 to 3,000 9.8s alone. I'm gonna check real quick on Go Collect. While I do that, Spencer, why don't you go through if there's any questions people have? Pull those up.
Pull up a couple. Well, first of all, we got Batman Who Laughs with us. What's going on? And then Mexican Taco. Mexican Taco. Just sending some slabs. So yeah, excited to get those up on the platform.
Yeah, us too.
I think we had one question. Okay, so we'll get to your question now, Doc. So for these Fanable deals, how do you load money into your account to purchase the drop, or how does the drop mechanics work? So it's kind of, at drop time, you gotta be there right then. There's no waiting room. There's no wait list. It's kind of first come, first serve. So you gotta be in there and click the button right away when it goes. And then, yeah, I believe there is a way to load money into your account ahead of time to prepare. But it's necessary that I think initially the people have had in the past is you have to set up your Stripe account and basically, set all that up for, I guess really it's for cash out, but either way, like for you to load money into your account, you have to do that. But then you can also purchase with a credit card or with Apple Pay or, just any kind of, web.
I don't think you can load credit.
You can? You can.
I don't think you can. Don't hold that against me, guys. We're all still learning this. They just launched a few weeks ago. But I don't know if you can. I know that you can use Apple Pay. You can use your credit card. You can use credit for comics you sell, but they'll give you credit back, and you can use that credit. You have to cover the amount. So you would not, at least at this point in time. So if you have like $40 of credit, you can't use it for the $50 drop.
Right.
So keep that in mind, guys. It's important to keep that in mind. At least now. It'll probably change in the future, but right now you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an option right now to add money to the account. So yeah, I don't think, yeah. So sorry about that, Doc. Yeah, I don't think right now you are able to load it ahead of time, but it's super, super simple just to use a credit card and just go right there. Yeah. Sean is frozen.
I'm back. Oh man, I'm right at the corner, like on the cusp of Wi-Fi. So I paused everything to make sure this works smoothly. So going back to the Edge of Spider-Verse. So let me pull that comic up. Boop. Spider-Verse. Booyah. So there are 7,761 total graded comics, blue labels. And there are 3,791 9.8s.
Jeez.
And only 5 9.9s and 0 9s. And the last one that sold publicly was for $2,230 in 2015.
That was when the 999 was sold?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody's selling these. They're diamond handing those.
Especially right now. I would maybe consider when the next Spider-Verse film comes out. I could sell it if you're interested in selling it. I would imagine that comic would sell for over $10,000 at this point if it ever did resurface. It's such a massive key and such a cool cover. I mean, that's the biggest a lot of collectors have with with FA comic books, right? They don't have the characters on the front. Like Tails is the first appearance of Doctor Strange. It doesn't have him on the cover, so unfortunately, a lot of people, they put down the value because of that. They think that the reason why the comic is worth more is for that reason. But I totally get it. But for this comic, she's on 3 times. She's on three times. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, that's incredible.
Some advice from Jason. Recommends using his card because he had money in his account last time, wouldn't allow him to access it the time before. So yeah, I mean, so it sounds like Fanable has some growing pains. They're still a new company, so I think they're working out things on the payment. So I think be prepared either way, even if you do have credit in your account. Like I have a couple $100 in mine, so my plan is to try to use credit tomorrow. But if not, yeah, I'll be ready to use a card if I need to.
I think the reason why it didn't work is, one, you probably have to be connected to Stripe.
You do have to have Stripe connected in order to use credit. I do know that.
Yeah. And also maybe you didn't have enough to cover the total amount, which you mentioned earlier. So if you don't have the full amount, make sure you do for future purchases. At least right now. You won't be able to pay partial credit and then the rest credit card right now. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I also want to know this NFT clock. I would love to get a physical case. That would be pretty sweet.
I'll look into that. I was kind of joking about that with Fanable. They have a lot going on right now, as you can imagine. But yeah, that's something that we could probably do personally and look into that. We're gonna look into that. We'll look at that, see what the options are. Because
I would love to walk around Comic-Con with a case of slabs in our comics and crypto case. That'd be pretty incredible.
Yeah, or a case for our VHS tapes.
Sure. Yeah, it's mostly VHS these days. Let's be honest.
My physical collection actually has diminished quite a bit since the pandemic, but yeah, went back into the digital for sure. But VHS tapes is something that we become obsessed with, and boy, have we become obsessed with it.
Well, we have a lot. Fanable, take our tapes.
Yeah. But yeah, all these amazing comics, 150 different comics, and you have a chance to get a grail worth over $3,000. That's incredible. Yeah, and that's a big thing that I love about these apps is the instant buyback offer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even digital in general, like on VD or Candy, you can sell your collectible pretty easily. You can liquidate it pretty fast, especially if it's a regular, you can just sell, cut the floor. Mm-hmm. But here they're offering to pay you 90% of its value, the comic's value, immediately. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And it's a smart move for Fanable for them to do the buyback offer, because then they get a new comic, or they get a comic back in their vault for inventory to put into future drops again.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. So strategy. The biggest thing to keep in mind is only 2 allowed per account.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 allowed per account. So the strategy here, I guess it really comes down to what your intentions are. If you're going for that grail, you want to get 2. I can see this selling out probably over or so. I do appreciate the fact that they didn't open minute for this one. They're testing the waters. They want to give everyone an opportunity to get one, which I love, because we want to get a lot of people excited about this and help them understand how amazing this company is. So strategy, you could definitely open it up and go for the grails or the big chasers. I anticipate these will probably do well in the secondary market, in the marketplace.
As long as they're not revealed, I mean, the second those big books get revealed, though, then the cases go down in value. So,
well, yeah, that's something to keep in mind too, guys. You're right.
So pay attention to what gets revealed.
Right, yeah, because if the big grail gets revealed, I will say the value of the secondary market will probably hurt a lot. But yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out how fast it goes, because I anticipate it'll be very excited. People will be very excited to buy this, which we are. We're definitely getting to. Yeah.
Sean, I'm curious, what is the current secondary market price for the Clash of the Titans one? Because the grail was pulled from that. Might just give people some good perspective on what to expect in the market.
Category. They drop.
Yeah.
The
Titans.
So as of right now, I don't think we can search for just the cases.
I think you can go to category.
Category.
Oh no, maybe not category. I thought there was a
I don't think so right now, but that
type. Type.
yeah, that would be awesome to just to search.
Go to type. You missed it.
Oh, it is there.
Yeah, type.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. Mystery cases.
Oopsies. Spencer, well done. All right, and then we'll go to lowest price. So the floor, 115.
Nice. Yeah, so still a little bit above retail, so that's cool.
We're on the market right now. These ones are not on the market. They're not listed for sale.
Mm-hmm.
There are still
ones that people are holding.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's 115. That's cool. And then it jumps to 395 and then 2000, 5000. I'm assuming this is probably the number one mint. Yep.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Scroll down. How many have been opened? Scroll down a little bit.
There you go.
Only 18 unopened. Wow. Yeah, so most of these ones got opened. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. So there's only 18 left. I think all the chasers and the grails have been pulled. So that's why people haven't really pulled the trigger, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely some strategy there. You can maybe keep one and then flip the other ones, potentially cover the cost of your other case. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's another strategy, or just open them both. That's cool too.
Rip them.
Yeah, rip them up. I definitely have some that are sealed. Definitely the comics and crypto ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still have a comics and crypto unsealed. I've been having a hard time keeping the other ones unsealed though. Let's go and sleep in.
Big shot to sleep in. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. PST, guys. It's going to be some drop. Very excited for it. And I'm super excited to see whoever gets the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Over $3,000. Immediate 30x plus. It's incredible. And if anybody has any questions about collecting, about this drop, please feel free to drop them in the comments, guys. We'd love to answer your questions.
Yep. And we got the Slops and Flops in the house here. Here's the community mod for Fanable. So if there's any questions we can't answer, then I'm sure he can.
Big shout to Slops McFlops. That's a super fun word to say. That's fun. That's fun. Very good. I'm really excited too, especially they're going to be focusing on comic books right now because no one's doing this. Mm-hmm. There are other platforms that do it for cards, and it's a lot of fun. And what's cool too is that other platforms, which I presume Fanable will do over time, be turned curated drops and then do more drops, and then some drops will be cheaper, some will be more expensive for a higher, price. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if it's like a $100,000 comic or something crazy?
Yeah, it's $1,000 to buy in or something.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Yeah,
wild. And there's a little bit of safety there because you have a buyback offer, mm-hmm. whatever that would be, presumably.
Yeah, if they ever did something like that, there'd be some crazy books in there. I mean, even like the non-grail book is all the books are going to be insane books. So
yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and especially we're excited in the future to potentially see other mediums as well, not just comic books for the mystery cases, but also for cards, for video games, for VHS tapes. Yeah,
we would love to curate a VHS drop. So
yeah, definitely.
Fanable knows that. So
yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for joining. This has been a lot of fun. Make sure again, follow Fanable on both Instagram and Twitter for the most up-to-date information on drops and on announcements, all the above. And good luck on the drop tomorrow, 11 a.m. PST. You have the option of buying 2 max per account, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and if you post something, make sure just screen record the unboxing experience.
Yeah, they're always so cool.
Yeah, it's very, very fun. Mm-hmm. Very cool. And and also make sure to keep your eyes and ears out for our interview being released on Friday with Boss Logic, and also our giveaway for the signed Lord of the Rings VHS tape signed by Elijah Wood. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and totally agree, Matt. A video game one would be very, very cool. That'd be a lot of
We'll get it eventually, I'm sure.
yeah.
And I guess last thing, we don't say this enough, but like and subscribe if you haven't. We appreciate that, especially on YouTube. And yeah, make sure you follow Fanable on all their channels as well.
100%. 100%. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and best of luck tomorrow. And make sure to post whatever you get out of the drop.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.